Well, a very good morning. Welcome to the program once again. Time check is exactly 15 minutes to 8. Yes, that's it. If you are watching us on digital TV, welcome to the program once again. Remember, this is a morning program that helps you start your morning informed, educated, entertained, and sensitized about issues that are both local and international. Once again, my name is Jackie Chaligonza, and with me in the studio is Isaac Sebachije Mukisa, the Deputy Envoy to Unaa, right?
Yes.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine. Yeah.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Well, okay, he's here particularly to clarify some issues and also to tell us about Unaa. Yes. I'll start by asking you, what is Unaa and how did it start?
Unaa is Uganda North American Association.
Yes.
It was incepted in 1988
Okay.
by two ladies that that were living in the U.S. And they realized there was need for Ugandans in the diaspora to come together. So they had to reach out to some local leaders in the diaspora in the U.S. and see how they can come together to bring together Ugandans that are living in the U.S. For a noble cause, as Ugandans that are far away from home. Okay. But again, they can make things happen back in their country, wherever they are.
Well, okay, this being a nation broadcaster, I'm now going to be focusing more on a Ugandan at the grassroots level. How can a Ugandan benefit from Unaa?
Yeah, thank you very much. There are several things that have happened over the years as Unaa has, because we are now celebrating 28 years in next September. So Ugandans are in the business world, they tap into the US market or the diaspora market by getting in touch with Unaa, especially during our conventions where they come to showcase whatever they are doing back in the country, as well as we have an idea whereby the Ugandans in the U.S. that have their funds and they're looking for a way they can invest back home, but they don't know where they can invest their funds or some good business that they can invest in. They may not be having millions of dollars, but they could be having a couple of thousands of dollars that they can invest back home here, and that can help anyone that will be having a good business idea. So we get a platform that we create for all these Ugandans that come for the convention, especially to meet and network with such people that may be business oriented back there. Secondly, the other things that there are certain things that we're doing here, like with the Sickle Cell Association here in Uganda to help with their health issues. Hospitals.
So you basically engage in charity work.
Exactly.
As Unaa.
Exactly. Unaa is a non-profit organization. It's majorly for non-profit, but for the Ugandans in the U.S. But again, also working backwards back home to say that even things are moving on well back home. Yeah. And
how is the selection of people that you select out or you choose out to go to for this conference? How do you select them? Do you get people like from the business community and then you also from the health sector, then those from government, those from media? How do you do it?
Yeah, thank you. That's a good question. Unaa, the Unaa convention brings together. We look at all. We are diverse. Like I could say so. Right from government. Like I can say that we've been having the vice president, the prime minister coming over in the convention to give the keynotes together with the other couple of ministers. We have parastatals that last year we had the likes of the executive director of Kampala, Jennifer Musisi, and also policymakers. I mean, people in regulatory bodies, they all come over there because again we have the business community also coming together during the convention. So we are diverse. We have the artists coming also, like to the Ugandans there. They're hearing that
they also represent a special group of people.
Exactly,
anyway.
Exactly. So it's fun feel, but again there is that bit of doing the actual work, like the business part of it and the political areas. Although Unaa is non-political, but we create a platform that we talk about the politics back home.
Yeah, I was coming to that. Rumor has it, actually, there were stories being published that Unaa is part of government. It's a government agency, or it's being supported by the NRM, to be particular. So please clarify that.
Like I said, Unaa was incepted in 1988 as a non-government organization. It was registered after 2 years. And then for the Ugandans, in the diaspora and the Ugandans back home. It doesn't have any political affiliation.
So you don't get any special privileges from government?
Yes, we do.
Unaa?
We do, because Unaa as itself, there are certain things that the government benefits from our existence as an organization down there. And we also know that with the government's interest, we may need some things we may need to know from the government, from one way or the other, like backward flow information. So government supports Unaa on an annual basis, but not supporting Unaa as a political association or entity.
Well, okay, then the issue of you having agents or spies in America there, set apart by government, doing, I mean, you're having this organization that is called Unaa, behind it, the special people that you are using to maybe to spy out or to get people who are against government in the United States.
That's 100%.
Like people in the opposition.
I would say no and no. Like I said, Unaa does not represent any political organization, and we're not inclined to anything. We are so much careful with our membership to make sure that we keep. We have what we call the confidentiality amongst our members, so we don't compromise that at all. For those that are viewing, there is nothing like anything like that, like spies behind Unaa.
Well, okay, because we hear there's what they call Unaa causes and Unaa. So I want you to differentiate this. Is it the same association, or there's a difference between Unaa causes and Unaa itself?
Unaa Causes is totally a different organization that broke off from Unaa as a result of them being elected out of power in 2013 during the Dallas Convention. Probably for some reasons, they had to break off. But the current leadership of Unaa, under the leadership of the President Monday Atigo, is trying to to create an opportunity of them coming back home. I mean, reconciliation. But there is nothing too much about it. The issue was that's breaking off as a result of being elected out of power. But again, even when you look at this year's theme, Together We Stand, is one of the reasons that we are trying to bring up. We are out there in the diaspora, but it doesn't mean that if there's any slight, issues that we had that we have to break off, we have to work together. We are one nation, we are one country. Yeah. Well,
okay, I'm very sure there is a Ugandan out there who is interested to know when this conference is going to take place and the exact date and what it requires of him to apply.
Yeah, for anyone viewing UBC right now, a convention is taking place on the 2nd to the 4th of September 2016 in Boston, Massachusetts, and it's happening at Boston Park Plaza Hotel. Please, if you're interested, our numbers will be, I'll be telling you numbers and maybe flowing on the screen. For you that wants to go, you have to go to Post Bank and then pay for the Unaa registration fees, and then you get an invitation, and then we walk you through the process of getting a visa. However, we do not guarantee issuance of visa. That remains the liberty of the U.S. Embassy to decide. Yeah. But we request that if you make an earlier move, it makes your work easier, and you make your decisions and prepare yourself as much as you can.
Well, okay, maybe you can tell them the number too that you can reach you on.
Oh yes, you can reach me on 0700 66 95 86. I say it again, 0700 66 9586. I don't work alone. I work under the leadership of Mr. Saninde, Chiza Zephania, and for more information again, to get to him, I know he's a very busy guy. You can reach out to me, and then we shall really be of good help.
Maybe you can also give them your email address or the website.
My email is musaac2002@gmail.com, musaac2002@gmail.com, and you can check us out on www.unaa.org.
Okay,
www.unaa.org.
Yes, remember there is a difference between Unaa causes and Unaa itself as an association. Yes, tell us some of the challenges that you do find while doing your work.
Yeah, challenges not far away from like what you just spoke about, the Unaa causes thing. And for sure, it's quite challenging that even when you leave home, when you're together and working together and get in a foreign country,
yes,
and how to split. This is one of the biggest things that could be a big challenge out there.
Affecting you.
Yes, it's affecting us. And we are working so hard together with a couple people and elders back there in the diaspora to make sure that our brothers and sisters come back home. We say come back home. I mean, it's not about fighting here and there. We can work together at the end of the day and make Uganda a better place for us.
Well, okay, in your final message to a Ugandan out there who is interested in applying or in being part of this convention in September.
I want to call upon all Ugandans to take this opportunity. Unaa creates a very good platform for you to network, to meet new people, and see how you can get your life to another level as we celebrate our nation. Because as a nation, we have a vision, and you as a person, you have a vision, and Unaa is here for us as a country. So people in the business community, the corporate world, we would like to welcome you to come and be part of this convention. Partner with us. At the end of the day, we are all going to be making this place a better place for us. For us who are here in the Secretariat, we are so much advocating to say that we get as many people as possible to go and be part of this convention. Because when you win, we have won together, and as a nation, we are winning together. Yes.
Well, okay, maybe you remind them about the date,
yes,
and what they need to, what is needed of them as they do come to apply for this.
Yes. Remember, the dates are 2nd September to 4th of September 2016 in Boston. The hotel is going to be Boston Park Plaza Hotel. You need to go through registration, register for the convention.
So you need to do it earlier?
You need to do it earlier.
Like 2 months before?
Because if you wait longer, the registration keeps going higher. So if you do it earlier, it will make it easy for you. When you register, you get an invitation, and then after the invitation, you call us and we walk you through the process of making sure that you get a visa. For those that are not well versed with the visa forms, but we again say we do not guarantee you issuance of visa. However, we walk you through the process to prepare you for the visa interview. We have a very good partnership with the U.S. Embassy, and trust me, when you are very well prepared, you won't get any big issues right there at the embassy.
Well, thank you very much. And more so to clarify on the difference between Unaa causes and Unaa. I know because even me, I had that problem when I was typing in my computer. I was trying to find out more about Unaa. What came first was Unaa causes. So I got somehow confused. I was like, okay, fine. Now what's the difference? That's why I called you to clarify on that. Well, hope the viewer out there has got to know the difference between Unaa causes and Unaa. That is, if you want to be part of this convention in September in Boston. He gave you the numbers that you can call. He said 0700 669586. I repeat, 0700-66-9586. And he did give you also a website that you can find Unaa. It's www.unaa.org.
Unaa, that is UNAA.org.
Well, okay, thank you for having joined me.
Thank you, Prince.
Hope to have you again on the program. Okay, well, up next is the sports. Remember, the program still continues, and then later on, GMU agenda. Remember, I told you Mzaitoni Jofre is going to be in the studios with Jagenda Semakula discussing human rights. So please do not miss out on that. Well, as for me, bye for now. Catch me later on in the program. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beyond Beauty Parlor and Spa, we do nails, pedicure, retouch, styling, braids, and we also offer a bride's package at an affordable price.